Hey guys, here we are on a cold Lake Tahoe morning. It got into the single digits last night and it's about 14 degrees right now. I want to talk a little bit about cold starting. Last year at this time we were completely buried in snow. Our Jeep was, not this Jeep but a different Jeep, was like a giant teepee of snow. This year they've got no snow, but it's colder than last year. So we're going to start this LS up. I don't know if you can see, but our antifreeze is frozen. And when we get back to Vegas, I think I have to have a little talk with our antifreeze supplier. All right. Looks like most cheese and water are frozen. Alright, our dash says it's 15 degrees out. The reason I want to talk about cold starting is because whenever you're below freezing, it's important to make sure that the engine is set up properly. Now, we haven't had a lot of problems with the LS engines starting in the cold. The only problems we've had is if you have air fuel management or DOD, displacement on demand, you have lifters that are susceptible to collapse under high oil pressure. And it's not a problem if you run the factory oil pans, which incorporate a DOD regulator, oil pressure regulator. And then you can start the engine in sub-zero temperatures and the lifters won't collapse as long as that regulator is inside of the oil pan. It'll bleed off at about 75 pounds. We have had problems with some of the Hemi engines, especially the V6 engines. If you're running a heavier oil or even the stock oil, the rocker shaft pins tend to shear and spin, and then you're pretty much stuck. So it's important that you run the correct oil for the temperature in the Hemi engines and let them warm up so that you don't overpressure the system.